Plants, the core of all life. In a place that's out to kill you, it's quite difficult to grow them. So how do you think they grow plants in space? From a deadly vacuum to no gravity, zero sunlight. It's got to be pretty difficult. As it turns out, there's already been quite a bit of work in that department. NASA has been working with plants in space since 1946. And all of that developed the advanced plant habitat and the vegetable production system. Space gardening is a new frontier for the world. As we go ahead and destroy our planet, there's no doubt we plan to leave. Due to overpopulation, our planet is subsequently in demand for more and more resources until there aren't any left. And that's already begun. However, that doesn't mean we can't turn over a new leaf. Lunar colonies have been developed since the 17th century, and production began in 1959. All of this leads to the Artemis mission today. If we could go ahead and figure out how to create eco-friendly, sustainable colonies, that would be incredible. We could transfer the overflow from Earth and allow it to breathe once more. And additionally, the little bits of technology we pick up along the way will help create a greener Earth. So, let's go back a bit. What do you think they grew as the first plant in space? Not potatoes, mouse-eared cress, or Arabidopsis, affectionately known as the white mouse of the plant research world. As it turns out, it was not grown by NASA. In 1982, the Soviet crew of the Salyut 7 successfully grew the specimen, and this led to many more plants being grown in space. And they found 2 systems to develop, and they brought them up. So, in 2014 and 2017, respectively, the ISS said hello to 2 new systems, the vegetable production system and the advanced plant habitat. So, how do they work? All right, let's start with the vegetable production system, also known as the veggie system. So, veggie is quite simple, actually, not as complicated as you might think. All it is just about the size of a carry-on luggage, a whole bunch of clay and fertilizer all packed together in a little pillow-shaped package. Now, the thing about these pillows is they're really important. In space, there's no gravity. So how do you think the water gets to the roots? You're either drowned in water or you're drowned in air. You choose. These pillows help that. They allow for water to flow evenly to the roots, hydrating the plants and keeping them alive. Additionally, in the absence of gravity, plants use light to go ahead and facilitate growth. So, as plants reflect green light and go ahead and absorb red and blue light, a bank of magenta LEDs is set above the plants. And this system works really well. They've grown so many things: zinnias, cabbage, 3 types of lettuce, and more. With all that, how does the second system, APH, compare? Well, pretty good. It's the same thing as veggie, from the fertilizer to the clay to the pillows, but it has a lot more technology. Completely enclosed and automated with 180-degree sensors, APH is constantly sending information back to the Kennedy Space Center. And that's pretty good. But it also allows for astronauts to not have to tend to the thing constantly. It regulates atmosphere content. It regulates temperature, water distribution and collection, and so much more. And because it's so nice and very technologically advanced, it also goes ahead and is able to simulate nighttime. Now, that's only applicable to satellites and spaceships. What about on planets? Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, our 2 main targets, the Moon and Mars, are well known for being desolate, devoid of life, all that jazz. Well, you're wrong. So, NASA recently did an experiment where they took lunar regolith, the little dirt stuff from the moon, and tried to grow plants in it. And what did they grow? Arabidopsis. Of course, what's so incredible is the fact that these plants grew. This is game-changing. If astronauts can grow their own food on those planets, that means that we don't have to send up pricey spaceships constantly. But wait, what about the radiation? Well, NASA's not on that one. However, the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, is. So, they went ahead and on November 7th, 2022, they sent up a whole bunch of seeds to the International Space Station to see how the radiation affects the growth. Much to my chagrin, though, they have not published the results. So, it's becoming time for science fiction to become a reality. Minus the Great Galactic Wars, at least for now. As we progress through space colonization, there's no doubt it's going to happen sometime soon. I'm going to leave you with a quote from my favorite novel, The Martian. Once you have grown crops somewhere, you have officially colonized it. Hopefully soon, we can stop and smell the space roses. Thank you.